Okay, I got tired of hearing about, you know, listening to Donald Trump lies and, all of this stuff like this. So I was like, what about us? What were we doing? So let me give it up. This is a Bessie Colman. Bessie Colman. She was the first African American aviator in the U.S. So she saved. Okay, she was born. Let me give it up to the Capricorn. She was born. She was born January 26, I think 1892. I think she was the ninth of. I want to say 12 kids. I know. I think she was the ninth of 12 kids. So anyhow, she liked reading and she liked numbers and stuff like that. So this is elementary. So she got awarded, or she got, well, anyway, she got enough money. Well, she was smart enough to get into this school that taught her how to read and write. And her mother, which was a slave, her name was Sarah, and I forgot her father's name. But anyway, they were both slaves, and they didn't know how to read. She knew how to read. She taught herself how to read, but she wanted to learn how to fly, which was cool. But no one here would teach, well, in the U.S., would teach her how to fly and stuff like that. But she wanted to. So she heard about a place in France. She heard about a place in France that taught you how to fly and different things like that. So she she went to Chicago, Illinois. Her brother, I think two of her brothers were there. I don't know, one or two of her brothers were there. So she learned how to do cutting nails and toenails and stuff like that. And she got paid for that. And that's what she did. So she did that enough to save up enough money to catch a flight to Paris. So she got to Paris. Feel like I'm holding my breath. But anyway, she go to Paris, and she the aviator, which was a guy, I forgot his name, but taught her how to fly. And so she took classes and stuff like that. After 3 months, she got her aviation license. She could fly. She could fly, around the world. But she knew she was gonna need money. So she had took another class on how to teach, that taught her how to do tricks in the plane and stuff like that, which was, people didn't do well. They don't do that now. But we see little stuff in the air. We see flights and planes and stuff like that. We see about it, but we don't know exactly what it takes to get it done. So anyways, she went to Paris, and dude told her she needed to learn how to fly. She knew how to. She know how. I mean, he taught her how to do tricks and stuff in the plane. So anyway, she learned how to do tricks so she could be paid for her flights and different stuff like that, which was cool. She knew how to speak French. She took French classes to teach her how to speak French. So not only did she know how to speak French, but she also knew how to speak English as well. You can't get that. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that. I mean, you can't. And then hold up. Let me boop 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 boop. Rewind. She went to school before all of this. She used to go to school, and she got into. She got a scholarship to this school, and they taught her how to read and stuff like that. She used to teach her mother how to read the Bible. It was a religious school or whatever, whatever school like that. They taught her how to read and write and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'm hot. I don't know. Well, anyways, so she go to what do you call it? Chicago, Illinois. Then dude told her she need to learn how to fly and different things like that. So she saved up enough money. So what she used to do was cut people toenails and shape them all up and stuff like that. And then she saved all her money from that, and then she went to Paris, France, to learn how to fly planes and stuff like that, which was cool. Not only did she know how to speak French, but she knew how to speak English as well. I don't know. Well, I was thinking something else, but I'm not gonna say what I was thinking. Well, I might as well. Usually, white folks knew how to speak more, but when you think about it, slaves knew how to speak different languages too. I mean, when I think about it, cause Sojourner Truth, I'm gonna do a profile on her as well. But she knew how to speak Dutch. She knew how to speak English. She knew how to speak something else. It's like 2 or 3 different languages. So slaves weren't dumb. Don't think they were dumb, because they could understand the masters. Whatever the master spoke, they spoke. You know what I'm saying? When the masters wanted them to do something, they spoke in their language, with the language that they were comfortable with. Like Sojourner Truth, she knew how to speak Dutch, cause one of her masters was a Dutch man or a Dutch family. So anyway, I'm gonna fast forward back to Bessie Colman. So Bessie Colman, she not sold, but she saved her money. Then she learned how to, went to France and learned how to fly. But she knew once she learned how to fly, what she took her 3 months to learn how to fly planes and stuff. Then I don't know how long it took her, but she learned how to do tricks and stuff with the plane. With the plane and stuff like that. And but yeah, she knew how to do all of this stuff like that. So anyways, so she knew how to speak French. She knew how to speak English. So she taught herself English. Well, she, paid close attention. She liked numbers. She liked flights. And, she wanted to know how to fly. So anyways, long story short, she learned how to fly and different things like that. And then she came back to America. First of all, she got married. Then the marriage lasted for about 3 weeks or something like that. And then they got, I don't want to say they got a divorce, but they was separated or whatever. and she, it didn't work out for her. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want a husband. I guess I don't know, but I wasn't there. I wasn't there. But so anyway, she learned how to fly flights and she learned how to do tricks and stuff like that with the plane. So she came back to America. She came back to America to teach kids and teach anybody that want to know how to fly. You know, what that involved. You know, all that stuff like that. So she learned tricks in Chicago, and then she was known as Queen Bess. Queen Bess, that's what they called her. But anyway, she learned how to fly and do all this stuff like that, and then started to teach kids. Y'all can look that up on YouTube. Y'all, Bessie Colman. Y'all can check her out on YouTube as well. But she died in April. I forgot what year. But so anyway, she wanted to learn. She learned how to fly, but she wanted to see the where she was and stuff like that. She had an old plane, and but she didn't wear a seatbelt or anything like that. So she got out, checking out the flight and stuff like that, and then had a crash, and that's what ended up happening. That's what ended up happening in Florida, I think. It was in Florida, I think. That was a sad story. I probably shouldn't even told y'all that. But she was aviator, American, first black female aviator. You can't beat that. Y'all be peace.